Good morning. It is Friday, January 12th, I believe. And I'm on a different day again, but things are kind of messed up a little bit this week. But anywho, I'd like to welcome you. I am Kelly Agee. I'm in Atlanta, Michigan, and I am Stamped with Kelly is my blog and kind of my name. I'm just kind of going to see to make sure that I am live. A computer was acting up again, and I really didn't even think I was going to get it to work, but so, okay. So if you're joining me, please say hello, and let me know. Let's see, here we go. Okay, very good. Okay, good. All right, yes, if you're jumping on live, say hello, and if you're doing the replay, you can always do the replay or say replay. If you're new, let us know that you're the first time watcher, and I hope you enjoyed today's class. So what I'm working with today, we'll just get started, is the Planted Paradise on page 47 of our little mini catalog. January through April, and we had gotten this free from when we did I think on stage in October or November, and I just had it sitting there, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to play with it today, but or actually yesterday I did, but it's really kind of a fun little set, and the stamps are reversible. So what that means is you can stamp the full image on one side and then flip it over and stamp the other side. So that's kind of fun. So you could use like a lighter color or your second generation on the full one, and then on the one that actually gives you the details, you go full strength. Okay, so that's what we're doing today, so that should be fun. And then gosh, I was going to flip the camera around and show you the snow outside, and they're calling for like a blizzard warning at like 5 today up here. I don't know, we're going to get another 10 to 12 inches, but I'm really hoping we don't lose power. Oh, I see there's kind of a little glare on there. But also, I wanted to let you know, not only if you wanted to join to get the starter kit, there's no obligation. You do not have to do classes, videos, whatever. I would love to have you on our team. We're a smaller team, but yet we still try to, do the Facebook page and challenges, and I'm here for one-on-one if you need help. But anyways, I talked about that and sent out an email. But also, if you host, or if you have like a big order and want to do $300 or more, you actually get an additional $30 free. So if you're thinking about splitting your order up, that's fine as well, but it'd be great to do one big order, and then I think you're almost getting like, I don't know, it's either $50 or $60 free. I think you get 12% on your $300 order, and then you get another $30. Okay, so that is a great way to earn a lot of extra product, and then you would get all your celebration items. You get like 6 items free, or you could do the $100 and do 3 of them. So, but however, so, okay, so here's the first card that I am doing, and it says, hey there, everything will be okay. Sometimes I just even like to stamp the hey there, or just don't put anything on there, and then you have a card for when you need it, okay? This one is a happy birthday card. It's kind of a little fun phone. It says, hope your day is a happy one, or you could just type or stamp the happy birthday, and then you can write a little note in there. So that'll be the second card. And the third card is the sympathy card. And I really like this card. I mean, it's, you hate to send one out, but it's nice to have it. So it says, you're in my heart and prayers. So not only am I using the Planted Paradise, but I'm using the Charming Sentiments, the So Sincere. I'm using the Happy Birthday out of here. And then I had to come up, because I don't have any of the new stamps that have the nice sympathy stamp, so I seen the Seaside Bay had it, and I like the way the font is, so I was good with that. Okay, and then I'm just getting everything out. I'm using a embossing folder that is retired. I think it's the Subtles, but I like it, so I will probably never get rid of that. And then I'm using the Time Worn or something, the other one, but that's the online, I think. So and then the other thing is the 2325, the ink color designer paper. This is from the big catalog, the annual catalog. And then we're using the Sentiment Silhouettes, which goes with the Hey There for the die cut, and the decoed rectangle and the decoed circle dies. Okay? And the other thing that I'm using, because this matches, is our, oops, I got a, excuse me. This is the 2325, the ink color dot. So I am using this as well. Okay? All right. Also, before I get started, I just wanted to let you know that if you place a $40 order from now till, I'm going to say Monday, even I'll do Monday midnight, but I will send you stuff to make these cards. You'll have to have your own stamp sets, but this is how everything will come packaged. It'll come like this, so I'll send this to you free. You can use whatever stamps and inks you have, but so you have to use my host code, okay? Just to let you know, and I have that link up there, but everything will come in your envelopes just like this. It won't, of course, I won't have this stamp. I did fussy cut this, so I didn't think you wanted to watch me do everything, but I am going to show you real quick. I went through and stamped everything just to kind of give you an idea, but this is the Moody Mauve. That's pretty much the color that I use for that. And this is like the first and second generation. And this one is the Bubble Bath, the lighter version. And then I went over it with the Moody Mauve. And I don't know if you can really see it that well, but it almost looks the same as this. There's a little more pink. But these I just stamped on white. Here I dropped my block. But these are all the different, the leaves and everything, the little, now you could stamp these in your green too. There's a little butterfly. On this one I did the Old Olive, the first and second generation. So it means I stamped off once and then stamped again. That's your second generation. This one is the Lemon Lime Twist in the Old Olive. So that gives you, you know, different varieties, I guess. Okay? And then I just fussy cut some, you know, some of the leaves out and stuff. It wasn't too bad. All right, so I'm using the Moody Mauve, and this is just your 8.5 by 5.5. I feel like I got brain fog today. It's like my sinuses have been really bad. I've been having headaches and stuff, and I normally don't have them too much. But so this is, I did this, let's see, 3 3/4 by 5, and then this one is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, and I just got them. I'm going to layer them, and then I got a piece that is 2 inches, and I don't think I cut that off. I didn't, so let me just cut that off real quick. That should be by 5. I'm really running out of this paper, the ink color, so I need to either get some more or something, but all right. And then real quick, I just was going to show you how I actually stamped this. So I'm going to move this aside. So I did now this side is flat, okay, and then you can feel the little lines in here. So you actually can use both sides to stamp. So, and I got my little piercing mat here. Since it's a photopolymer, it helps. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp this in the bubble bath, okay? So that's the full image. Let me just clean that so it'll stick to my block. Okay, and then I'm going to use the Moody Mauve. Yeah, sorry I keep switching days, but my husband was home Wednesday and we were shoveling snow so much that it's like, oh, I was just exhausted. Okay, and I'm going to use that full strength right on top, and see how that gives you the lighter in the background. So I think that's so cool. So you could use like the the copper clay and maybe the pecan pie. Either one, you know, if you wanted to do that. And then let me see here. I'm going to just stamp this. Now this is what I use, just the lemon lime twist, and I just did that. Okay, and then what I did on my little circle is I took and I stamped, and then I kind of tried to figure how I wanted my leaves. I did the second generation just in the background there. Okay, so it just kind of looks like it fills it in a little bit. If you have any kind of questions or anything, please ask. You can ask later. I'll go through everything and just to see. But the other thing I was going to show you, this stuff is really easy to fussy cut. Okay, I normally don't show you guys fussy cutting, but what I do is I'm going to just get rid of that. If you kind of go with your scissors on a slight angle and like move your paper more so, especially when you start going around the curve, just keep your scissors going and try to leave just a little white. But if you got your scissors on an angle, I think it's a little bit easier to fussy cut. And then just kind of keep moving your paper around. But actually pretty easy to cut this. And I'm just going to come in. If you just take your time and it'll kind of get used to, but really easy to cut out. So that, or you could stamp it, not a problem. But doesn't that look nice? And same with the leaves. The leaves are pretty easy to cut out too, okay? So if you don't like to fussy cut, I mean, it's not too bad. So let me go ahead and start adding this. Got a new glue here. So I got the black and the white. These are kind of right in the middle, the two circles. I'm going to take and add all this. So is anybody else getting bad weather? I know some people are, with the other storm, lost power, but I'm hoping we don't lose power, because I mean they're talking really high winds, and if we get 10 to 12 inches of snow, it's not going to be good. But we're kind of prepared just in case. The only thing I gotta do is get some jugs of water yet, but we do have a small generator, so that helps. But it doesn't run everything, but it runs enough. So okay, so I'm going to put this on the front. I just like the little hey there. Then you could use it for, you know, a thinking of you, or... So I may not stamp the inside of this one just to leave this card plain. Let's see, I guess it'd help if I put this in the picture, huh? Let's see. That's why I like to be able to see myself. But okay, the other thing, I'm going to take and glue this on. Oops! Throwing my glue around. I'm going to glue this down here. You want to leave room for your sentiment, okay? So next week I'm going to try to be back to Thursday. Let's see, did I not stamp a butterfly? Oh, I stamped some leaves. I think I'm going to stamp a butterfly in here. Oh, where is my butterfly? Did I not get it out? That for sure I did. Let's see. I do want my butterfly, so I got to get that out. Nope, I did not. Okay, I'm just going to take and put this back. And I'm going to get my butterfly out on the small block. It's really nice because it's a cute little butterfly. Yeah, and I'm just going to stamp that. Nope, I should get my mat here. Because with this, you really do need your little piercing mat. Okay, I'm just going to leave one butterfly in there, and then you can write whatever you want. Okay, so what I wanted to show you with this, let's see. Actually, I think I'm going to use this one. I think it turned out nicer. What I'm going to do here is, because I want this to look like a pot, I'm just going to kind of like break this a little bit, the paper, and just round it, okay? And then same with the leaves a little bit, not much, but just so they kind of look a little more realistic. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my dimensionals and I'm just going to put 2 in the middle so it raises it up, and I'm actually going to, because I put that too high, I'm going to put these leaves like that, okay? And then I'm going to add some more dimensionals to leave out, just one because I got the bigger ones. So, okay. And I'm just going to put that on here. I kind of want that to be off a little bit. Let's see. Okay, just like that. And then I don't know if you can see, but I got a little bit of that behind. So if you want to stamp that a couple of times, you could. Okay, so let's put this inside. Yesterday, one of my goals was to, well, this is the other thing that I did yesterday, is my paper was such a mess. Now, I have to keep my paper in containers because we're still in the midst of redoing a few things, but we're getting there. But, and I like to keep it there so it's out of the way. But I had all my containers before, like with all the families, you know, the brights, the neutrals and stuff, but they got to be such a mess and everything was all mixed up, and I thought, oh, what a, you know, like I didn't know what color I had and which one I did have 3 packs of, but anywho, I'm going to put that right there. And so that took me a pretty good part of the day, but I was amazed at what papers I had and what I didn't have, so I was like, oh. But it's a job that to get done so I can get organized again. I don't like being unorganized. So on my little hay there, I stamped it in Memento Black, and I'm just using the mini dimensionals on it just to raise it up. And hopefully you can't see them because I think there's enough. Yeah, yep. So the one thing with using this is you have to really make sure you got your die correct on here, or else you kind of cut off part of the word because it's really tight. But I like that, so. Okay, so hey there is going to be right there. Now you could put some kind of like I could have took my marker and kind of did some spots on here, but I kind of wanted it clean and simple. So I am going to just put my little embellishments right here. And I love when they do embellishments where they got the small, medium, and large. Oops. I like that. Okay, so I did the hay there. What do you guys think? Do you like that? I'm going to just snip this off a tad. Now on the one, I had tied a double bow, but I didn't have any more twine out, so, but I like that. It's just hay there, and like I said, you could use it for whatever. Okay. Our second card is Okay, I had used, oh, I gotta get that back out. I put that away. I had used Mossy Meadow, I think. Or no, that's Old Olive. I'm sorry. Old Olive, the Pebbled Path, and the Lemon Lime Twist. And I forgot I had stamped it. I stamped it a couple times, so I gotta get that back out. I just did it like for the, oh no, I took off the pot. I'm sorry, I do have it. Okay. So I took and stamped that a few times. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And what I did here is I did my 8.5 by 5.5, and then I cut 1.5 inches off the front, okay? So let me see where my little thing is. I'm gonna do my stamping first. So I'm going to, let's see, I'm just gonna use a scrap piece of paper. So I just want to do this a couple of times. And it just fills it in the background, okay? And let's see, let's do our happy birthday. And I want to get that right to the edge. And that is done in the Memento ink. I like this happy birthday. I was looking for something to use on the side, and hopefully I can get it even here. Okay, pretty good. When I first stamped it the first time, I didn't have it. Oh, and look at it. I got it even, but I got ink all over it. So let's try this again. I don't know what I got ink on me. Okay, if not, I'll have to use it and stamp something there. Okay, let's hope I don't have any ink on my hands here. And you know what? I think I'm just going to leave this blank because, like I said, I put in there, hope your day is a happy one, but I think I'm just going to leave that out. All right. Let's get rid of this. And so what I'm going to do is put this in first thing, because when I add my circles, that even looks a little bit crooked, but I think it'll be just fine. So how many of you overlooked this stamp set? I mean, when I first looked at it in the catalog, I just flipped right by it, but it actually is pretty fun to play with. Okay, so we got that. And then this is the one that I did the worn, it's either worn, like it's old. I can't think of what it's called, the embossing folder, but this is, gosh, I don't know how big this is. I think this is probably 2 inches or 2.5 maybe. No, I don't know, maybe 2.5, I'm not sure. But you're cutting 1.5 inches off here, so. And then this is probably 1 inch and, oh, I don't got my measuring thing, 1.25 inches piece. I wasn't sure if I like this better. You know what, I may do this one with this side. We'll change it out a little bit. We haven't used the Moody Mauve in quite a while because of Christmas colors, so it's kind of nice to get back to using some of the brighter colors. Okay, and I did the same thing with this pot. Hopefully I don't get glue all over me, but I just took kind of soften it. Just want to be kind of careful not to bend too much. And then I did the same thing with adding the dimensionals right in the center. And I'm going to do the same thing with my other flowers. Let's take the backing off of this. And kind of round these a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to pop this up. And then we'll add our other leaves in there. Oh, got them off, okay. Oops. The back's sticking to me because I got everything on me. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I changed these. Why did I do that, I wonder? I changed these to the green leaves and I wanted the gray. I wonder why I did that. Oh, well. I kind of wanted everything to kind of blend, but I just went ahead and did them all green, so I guess that's what we're working with. So I'm just going to kind of curl these a little bit. Don't need to do a whole lot. But here I'm just going to add, I guess I'm going to add here, glue to the, just to kind of more the bottom of this, and I got way too much glue on there, so let's see. Kind of spread it around. And where these kind of meet, I'm going to, oh, I did have 3 leaves there. I don't know why I did that. I'm just kind of going to put that one down a little bit more. And then we will stick this one kind of in the back. There's no right or wrong. You can do this however you want. And you can either pop these up or just glue them. But I did the pebbled path to give it some more like different colors in there, but I guess I didn't do that this morning. Okay. And then see how you got this here to kind of blend it. But you know what I think I might do? Let's see, there, or I guess I will put that there where I originally had it. Okay. I had to get some of that glue off. There we go. There. And then when you put this on here, I think I did pop it up. You just want to make sure you don't cover your happy birthday. And you also want to make sure, oops, oh, I didn't have that in the right spot. I got to get that one off here. You want to make sure you put these far enough over. Sometimes I actually put them on here, but I think we'll be fine. Just taking off the backing. So I think if I do this again, I mean, you could emboss your leaves if you want it to, you know, make this pop even more. So if I get time to play around, I'll take and maybe do a few more samples. I'm not sure I'm going to get time to play, but if I do, I will, and then I'll post them. And if you like this video, I do appreciate when you share with your friends. It helps me out. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel and everything. Okay. And then we will put on our embellishments. Since I did that, I may use the Pebble Path embellishments. I guess it really wouldn't matter, but maybe we'll do that to give it a little color since I did the other. Oh, I like that. I think I actually really like that. There. Yeah, I do. I like that with the Pebble Path embellishments. It looks really nice. Okay, that is card number 2. Now, card number 3. I hope you guys like these. Card number 3 is a little Z fold. Oh, I know what else I was going to show you guys. There's so much you can do. Okay. With the pot, now this one I did in the Pebble Path, but you could take from the, this is the paper florist, I think. You could cut this out. And I thought about doing that with the little pot and then adding, you know, your colors. So that's one thing I may do this weekend if I get a chance. And do like some different varieties of using these pots, okay? So, all right. This is 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4 and then 2 1/8. And you just go back with it this way. Okay. I like this fold. And I'm just using a piece of paper that is 2 by 5 1/4. And I'm just going to put this on here. Okay, hope I'm not shaking the table too much. Now I got the little, the deco rectangle, and what I'm going to do is stamp my sentiment first, okay? This way if I make a mistake, I can kind of start over, I guess. And this is one of the red rubber. I'm just going to get my head in here to make sure I'm even. Okay, so we got that, and on the inside, let's just stamp our little sentiment that says, "You're in my heart and prayers." I like that. Okay, so we got that. So if you have any questions of what I stamped in the colors or whatever, just let me know, and I'm going to do my little butterfly. But I just basically used Old Olive, Moody Mauve, and Memento ink, and I'm just going to go full strength here, and then where I got this, I'm going to just stamp this, the second generation, so it's lighter and doesn't take away from the flowers. Okay, all right, so I'm going to put this inside. Now, on this pot, I'm just going to show you real quick. To me, it looks like they used more of the aloe vera. I call it aloe vera. I don't know if that's what it is. They used more of this design in the catalog, or the, you know, for an example. So, all right. So I just glued that down, I believe. I didn't take, because the flowers add a lot of, you know, height to it, so, or thickness. So we're going to do the same thing here. And I'm going to kind of keep this down a little bit so I can shove those leaves in there. So I'm going to just do like that. So I got 3 in there. Hopefully it's not blurry. I'm looking on the screen and our internet's probably kind of slow with the storm coming, but who knows. So it's just like right there. I did that, okay. And where's all my leaves here? Oh, these I stamped a different color. I went with the lighter instead of all the dark. But then I forgot the other set, so, okay. So, let's see, we got these. I'm just gonna curl these a tad. They're gonna be popped up anyways, so, okay. All right, let's get these in, and then we can add our other ones. So I did fussy cut all these out. Hi, Carol. But it, like I said, was not hard. But I was able to shove this one down a little bit further because I didn't put that dimensional right in the center. Okay. You want to make it look like there's some flowers in the front and some kind of going in the back. All right, so now I'm going to just glue these in. And you can do them however, but I thought it looked kind of nice with a little different color in there. Let's see. You just want to make sure that your leaves are kind of balanced. And I'm going to put one back there before I get any further. I love the colors, the lemon lime twist with the Moody Mauve. Okay, let's see, got enough on there to spread around. All right, I'm going to just put, I can get that in there, kind of tuck it in there. Then we'll take the other one and kind of just tuck in there. There's no right or wrong. And then we will put one. Let's see, I got one right there. So we'll put that right on the side. Thank you, Carol, for sharing. I appreciate it. Okay, that's all there is to that. Pretty easy card. And then I did a little bow there. So let's get the glue dot. And let's put that right there, kind of off center a little bit, the twine. Okay, and then I am, like I said, just going to glue that down because this is pretty thick. Okay, so we'll just do about halfway. Make sure you got the right side. I always like to kind of do this. Okay, and then we shouldn't have any going inside. So that way, if you did, you could put like baby powder or cornstarch on there so it wouldn't stick. Okay, so now all we need to add is our little gems. And then we are done. And these really, like I'm telling you, these flowers here are a little bit more tedious to cut out, but it's really not too hard. I had a harder time with these gems than I did with the flowers, cutting them out. I'm just using my nails. They're like so slippery on this thing. Okay, there. And we are done. Simple, easy peasy today. And a couple little different folds, but not too bad. So I think I actually like this one better because of the different dimension in it. But I do really like this one better with the different colors. So these are our 3 cards for today. And like I said, if you place a $40 order or more and use my host code by Monday, I'm going to change it to Monday night, I will send you the product to make this. And you can put whatever you want on here and stamp whatever, okay? So I think that's it that I could think of. I know Stamping Up has some new kits coming out. If you go to the stampingup.com, you can go to kits or online exclusives, and you can look at all the new stuff. But if you got any kind of questions or would like to place an order or would like to join my team, get the starter kit for the wonderful deal it is, just please contact me and I'd love to help you out. Okay? But have a great weekend. Stay safe and hopefully that we don't get snowed in. But I think we are going to. But stay safe. Thanks. Bye-bye.